We want, as we start a new week, and we're continuing to talk about the strongholds out of 2 Corinthians 10, verses 3 to 5, I encourage you to go back and read that. Last week we started, and I mentioned several, in fact 8 strongholds. And I want to take just a few moments this week and look at those strongholds that were mentioned and talk about why they are strongholds. The first one that I mentioned was unforgiveness. Jesus said, if you don't forgive others, God won't forgive you. I have run into so many people. I can say to people, well, why are you not willing to go to church? Even some of them will say, I love the Lord. And you say, why won't you come to church? Well, years and years ago, somebody said something, did something, acted something that hurt me. And so I'm not going to go back because people in church are a bunch of hypocrites. Well, I won't deny to you that the church is clear full and loaded with hypocrites. And if you don't believe that, then get on the board or in leadership of the church, and you'll see hypocrisy personified like you never dreamed could be the case in church. It's the truth. That will make me really unpopular. But you see, forgiveness is not really for the person that you are forgiving. Forgiveness is for you. Because the enemy knows as long as you are holding on to unforgiveness, you are never going to be the victorious Christian that God intended for you to be. You're always going to be distracted by what other people are doing. And I've been in this situation, and I do fully recognize that. I've been in the situation where in counseling, I have had to tell people that they needed to forgive things that I would really have trouble forgiving. And I admitted that to them. No covering up or hyperbole, just the facts. Sometimes it is very hard to forgive. But when we hold unforgiveness, God cannot use us. And that's why it becomes a stronghold. So we must forgive others for the wrong that they have done to us, because certainly we don't deserve the forgiveness that God gives to us. And He took everything on Himself to die on an old rugged cross. Did you deserve that? I know for certain that I didn't deserve that. But He did it, and He gave us that opportunity to be forgiven for the wrongs that we have done. So don't let unforgiveness become a stronghold in your life.